Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Libra for the month of June 2019. Welcome Libra, hope you had a good May. Productive. Let's see what messages lie in store for you. So we'll be in Gemini in June. So that's your fellow air sign. So let's see. Energy around the situation is the good old Knight of Wands, the Sagittarian energy coming through there. So fast-paced. Things could just turn around on a penny, really. With the Knight of Wands, very fast-paced energy. Movement as well, a lot of movement with the wands, as you already know. So let's see what this movement, this Sagittarian movement, very philosophical, far horizons, all those sorts of energies coming through in June. So let's cast the cards and see what's in store. Okay, so as you know too, the Knight of Wands is a messenger, so there's someone coming through, often can be a younger guy too, coming through with a message, things turning around for him. Maybe it's somebody involved in your family, very energetic though, very creative, very sort of fast moving. Okay, where you are right now, Libra. The moon. The moon's been making an appearance for June. So, okay, intuition must be used. So if you feel something's foggy or you can't see the whole picture, it's just a bit blurry, maybe you have some feelings. Basically it's about feelings, the moon. You have feelings that something's hidden from view. It's not going to be revealed just yet, Libra, so just hang on to that. Just let it sort of unfold. It will take a while to sort of reveal itself to you. So the key phrases for the moon is also, you know, intuition versus confusion. So try not to get into your Libra mind and let things run too far ahead of yourself. Just try and go into feelings this month and see what's revealed with the moon. Something's going to be revealed. Let's see what brought you there. 8 of Coins. The card of the writer. Very interesting, and this is him. So the 8 of Coins is very much that hard-working energy, but usually for a mature person who has really spent a lot of time honing those skills or has the experience, moreover, of age and experience and knowledge to sort of apply that energy in. So it's a great card. You don't know exactly where it's going to take you yet, but have faith, Libra, that the 8 of Coins is excellent for you. And just have faith. So very much intuition here. Very intuitive this month. So using that 8 of Coins to the best of your abilities and not getting sidetracked into your brain or your head space, Libra. Practical. The background, and we have the 5 of Wands, and that's that distracting energy, really. One finds it quite hard to focus when the 5 of Wands is around because everything else is happening at the same time. There's a lot happening. You keep wanting to sit down and finish what you started, but you can't seem to. The phone keeps ringing, people knocking at the door, all that sort of thing. People needing you for whatever. they need you for, and you feel a mighty distraction. And this might have been in the last half of May, where you just thought, oh my God, can I just get on with it? But that's okay too, because you learn to sort of prioritize with the Five of Wands and keep the focus on what the focus is, rather than all the bits and pieces that sort of float onto your path in the meantime. Recent influences, Ace of Swords. So in comes that really strong mental clarity after a bit of a difficult time, perhaps with this Five of Wands, where you just feel like you can't get a move on as you would have liked to, but then comes the breakthrough. So there's your breakthrough there already. It's sitting there, and it's like it's a victory after a difficult time. So it's a really nice card as well. New beginnings coming into thought process as well, creativity in the mind, all that sort of mental energy starting to move forward again after a bit of a sort of, as we said with the Five of Wands, it makes sense after the distraction. So use that energy coming in well. The lesson you'll be learning in June is the Knight of Cups. Proposals, offers, all sorts of emotional stuff floating around here, but really are they, yeah, just take note of that. It's very well, and it's very good to have those offers or those proposals coming through. Maybe you're thinking about being idealistic about the whole thing. Just hold on to that, because we've got the moon there, so we just wanted to give it a little bit more time before you accept anything. It might be a bit too idealistic or sound too good to be true. He is a messenger, like the Knight of Wands as well. So if something like that comes in, that's your lesson for the month of June. Just contemplate that one. It's not the time, though, Libra, to be jumping in and accepting, especially if it sounds quite idealistic to you. Yeah, just hold that thought for a little bit. Resist that temptation to grab the first offer, more or less. So interesting. It's very interesting, Libra. Near future, so beginning the first end of the first week of June. Let's see where you find yourself. And then we have excuse me, Three of Wands. So definitely foundation solid, looking out to the horizon again, just sort of thinking, okay, I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm expanding. The project I'm working on is really starting to, you know, come together again, but still holding that thought, doing a bit more extra work before any offers are to be contemplated. It's nice to have them, but just hold that thought for a bit and keep working on that foundation. Travelling too comes in with the Three of Wands as well. Overseas, I always call it my overseas card, so it could have its roots in overseas, anything to do with far off places. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising. And the Magician comes in. So the Spirit Messenger, Mercury. So the Magician is, his planet is Mercury, the planet of communication, messages, all that sort of thing. So you're on the right track, so keep doing what you're doing. You have all the potential in the world, so don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, and don't go down the path of thinking, oh, I'll never get this finished. It'll never happen. It will. Just keep working away. Every little bit helps every day. Magician is fantastic. So he's the Spirit Messenger, just making sure you keep on track, giving you that confidence to keep moving forward. How other people see you in June. Strength. Yes, that challenge has been accepted, Libra. And yes, like all challenges that are accepted, you know that there's going to be ups and downs and the whole thing. That's just life, isn't it? But you're well versed and well prepared to accept the challenge and move forward, and you already have. And that's your friends and people around you are marvelling at, oh my God, you know, it's going really well. That's really out there. It's really great. It's really dynamic. So keep doing that. Well done. This is the card of Leo actually too. So that's interesting. Very strong, independent card. Let's have a look at what you feel feeling positive about in June. Another Knight of Swords this time. Expect the unexpected. Excuse me. So now you've got the 3 Knights, you've got the Wands, you've got the Cups, you've got the Air. So Knight of Swords comes in very much with the screech of brakes and disrupts things, and everything goes everywhere, but it's an unexpected visitor, really, this one. It can bring, it can bring enlightenment, it can bring you new ideas, and it's air sign, so it's very communication oriented, mental intellect oriented. He might be somebody comes in, as you can see, as a youngish guy comes in, all guns blazing, new ideas coming in quite abruptly, quite suddenly. But positive feelings it is, and whatever the project you're working on, never give up, because you never know. It might just come in out of the blue, out of nowhere. The future outcome, the Tower. So this is the Tower. So a structure that you no longer need goes out at the end of June, or you say goodbye to it because it no longer serves you. It's almost like an old structure that's really falling apart anyway, so you get rid of it anyway. But in getting rid of it and letting go of it, you let new things come in. So it's pretty good, the Tower, in terms of learning to, we don't like letting go sometimes, but in terms of if we know something better is going to replace it, we know it's a good idea. So it's just the power. Letting the universe sort of command and tell you where to go, what to let go of, what to hang on to. Okay, well, let's just see. I just feel like that Knight of Cups needs a bit of clarification. And let's have a look also at that Knight of Swords. And the Tower. So those 3. So what's up under the surface of these 3? So under the surface of your Knight of Cups, so the idealistic proposal type of energy with the lesson, it's your lesson. The 3 of Cups, celebrations, 3 people in a situation. So think about it. Will you be celebrating, or, yeah, it's all about the 3s. 3s are about growth as well, and emotional growth. Celebrating, sometimes going out and having a bit of a break from it and just having a bit of a celebration. But just be mindful too, don't be too idealistic about it too, because it's emotional. So let's just see where that takes you, whether it's to celebrate something that's moving forward, but you're not quite there yet, so don't get too carried away with it. Or there could be 3 people in a situation there that's sort of pertaining to the project you're up to at the moment. We'll see later, because once again we did have the moon, so the moon's sort of blocking the view. Let's see what's underneath positive feelings with this Knight of Swords, so that expect the unexpected. The High Priestess. So with the Knight of Swords, with that, it could be a brainwave too. It could be just that amazing energy. Just keep it to yourself with the High Priestess. Totally keep it to yourself. Keep your own counsel. The final card under the Tower, you have the Seven of Wands. So be assertive. Speak up for yourself. Underneath the Tower. Okay, quickly I will just pull you one more clarification card. And it is Wisdom. Know well what leads you forward, what holds you back, and choose the path that leads to wisdom. Thanks so much for listening, Libra. Have a great month.